Your children and your family and your loved ones are watching you. يُرَاقِبُونَك. And they will only be, as they say in English, an apple does not fall far from a tree. There was a man, and he was, a little boy came to him and he insulted him and disrespected him. And then later, and it was a little kid, and then later he saw a man very disrespectful. And he said the following statement. He said, "This is from that." And he was accurate. The son was the son of that father. We're all together, brothers. I used to teach Quran classes in the UK when I used to teach Quran madrasa. I would meet some parents. When I go and I sit with the kids, I know every single parent, their child. Because of the parents' dealings. I could tell. That child, the way he's calm, collective, respectful, that's the parent. This is a general rule. It doesn't always mean the case. There are situations where, of course, it can happen that the father's righteous, the mother's righteous, everyone's righteous. It could happen that the child goes astray. It could happen. That's not the general rule, lakin. That's not the general rule. The rule is what? How are you towards your religion and your knowledge? One day I was walking with my oldest son in the UK. I was walking with him. My son Ibrahim. He and I were walking together. And this was a wake-up call. I never forget this. As me and him are walking together, I was holding his hand. I spat. Something was in my mouth. I spat it out. And I had a habit of spitting. As soon as I did it, my little brother here, he let it out as well. And the saliva was long, and I'm looking at him. What are you doing? But what did I realize? And for me, that was what I realized. Allah is going to give you an opportunity in your life where that child will idolize you. Figurative speech or speech. He will look up to you. He will do everything that you say. He will act every single thing that child, you're his everything. Everything. I remember my dad, when he'd come and pick us up from school, I'll tell my friends, that's my dad over there. You know, when he puts his hand into my palm, I hold it, I'm like, that's my dad's hand. I believe my dad can beat up everybody, he's stronger than everyone. We all go through that phase, Then kicks in when the child starts to realize, you know what? My dad's a fraudster. He's not really. He starts questioning, like, you used to tell me don't do this, but you're doing it. And that's when parents start bringing the kid to the teacher and say, Ma'alim, ninka al-hadal, talk to this child. Tell him to change. I'm looking at the parents thinking, trust me, I don't want to talk to the child, I want to talk to you. You are the one I want to talk to, because you had an opportunity, you had a window. What were you doing at that time? Every relationship, brothers, that you have, whether it be your children, whether it be your wife, whether it be your sisters, whether it be your parents, whether it be your brothers, your siblings, my brothers and sisters, every relationship is built on 3 A's: appreciation, affection, and attention. Appreciation, affection, and attention. By the way, I'm not claiming I'm a master at all of this. I feel very short on these things. But, for example, I read a lot about when it comes to children. I would say in a day, I will spend half of my reading a day about tarbiyatul awlad, how children should be nurtured. Because I have 10 kids. 5 boys and 5 girls. Every day I'm scared, I'm nervous, thinking what's coming next. So I want to understand every step. And as a parent, you will question every judgment. Did I do this right? Should I have done it? No, shouldn't have done it. Should I do it like this? Questions. My daughter's now, she's grown. And she always just wants to sit with me, just sit next to me, and she wants to just talk to me, Dad. She wants to hold my hand. She wants to put her head on my shoulder. So I'm reading a lot about what? Emotional connection with your daughter and how she needs appreciation. They say that the first love a daughter has is for who? It's her father. She doesn't get that love from you, and she doesn't get that appreciation from you. She doesn't get that attention and affection from you. Guess what? Khalid over there is waiting. Khalid's waiting. And Khalid is not going to give it in a healthy way. He's got hidden agendas. He's going to take advantage of every situation. So if she hears all those good words from her father, when Khalid says it to her, she's going to be like, that's what my dad says to me. You understand? But no one's ever said it to her. And then now Khalid says to her, says to the girl, honey, she melts because her father used to say, Naya Kale. That's what he would say to her. He would speak to her in a very harsh way. Now she's been recognized. This guy is showing her attention, affection, and appreciation. What happens? He can tell her everything and she'll do it. You tell her something, she's going to like, Dad, I don't know. I don't think you're right. But what I say, brothers, wallahi, Allah is not an oppressor. Allah will give you the opportunity. Let's see what you do with it. When that opportunity slips your hands and it goes, you have no one to blame except yourself. Are we all together, brothers? Children will take everything from you. They will learn from you. They will memorize everything with you. They will spend hours on end with you with those 3 A's. Appreciation, affection, and attention. You will have a very strong bond with your wife, your children, your family, your sisters, your brothers, and everybody. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen the bond amongst the Muslims, and may Allah guide us to that which is best. How on earth did I come to that discussion? What brought me to this point? How's that connected to this? Yeah? I don't know. How did I... Yeah, how did I come to it first? I want to see who's paying attention. Yeah? Huh? Correct. I was speaking about yufaqihu fi deen means what? To act upon that knowledge is what fiqh and ilm is referred to. Then I said that knowledge should be acted upon in your household. And the people of your household should see it. أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون. How are you telling the people, this is good, this is the right thing, this is the, but you don't act upon it, صح? We'll stop here inshallah ta'ala, take some questions from you bi'idhnillahi all. And tomorrow we're going to start from the hadith 12 bi'idhnillahi al-kareem.